Ladies and gentlemen, I hope all of you are having a beautiful day. I have some transfer news that I want to report on, so here we go. Zenit St. Petersburg have officially announced the signing of Pedro dos Santos, better known as Pedro. He is a Brazilian youngster with tremendous potential. So there is quite a lot of excitement, and his club that he played with in Brazil is none other than Corinthians. And let me just send a personal message to Corinthians fans because I know I've seen it on our Instagram. And it's been really, I feel bad as a Zenit fan because Corinthians are just coming after us. They're just saying, "Oh, get your own team," and a lot of frustrations all around. Just if I say those comments on this channel, I'll probably have this video reported by for the cuss language and just the bad language, and I don't want to get I don't want to get this video removed by YouTube. So I will, like, if you want to go check those comments, you can go on my club's Instagram, their official Instagram account, if you want to go see for yourself. Now, I totally understand the frustration, and there isn't much that I can do to apologize. And I don't need to apologize, though. It is not our fault. Our fault is to boost our squad, is to get the best of talent, and not just talent, but also to build our future and get youngsters, just like how we did with Pedro. Because Pedro, he's 17 years old and he is a forward. And being 17, that's absolutely insane. He's a very, very young lad. And already just by looking at a few clips from his game, I don't know much about Pedro, but from a few clips that I've watched so far recently, he looks very promising already. Like, we could see already just by his play, just by his vision, that he will be very technical. He has very, very. He's not even a solid player. Like, solid player would not be the best word. I mean, solid players are defenders. Solid, very, very raw players. I would say he's more of an agile player. He's a player that flies. That's most of the Brazilians, guys like Neymar, Vinicius Junior, and even looking at our own squad, guys like Gustavo Mantuan, Claudinho, uh, of course, guys like Malcolm. Like, we have so many Brazilian players who are doing a tremendous job for us. So we really love our Brazilians, and now we know that Corinthians fans don't really like us, and they're gonna blame us for everything. They're gonna insult us, and I understand their frustration because we have taken a lot of their talent, we have taken a lot of their players, but it's not our fault. It's our team, it's our board, it's our staff who they're trying to boost their squad, and I think Corinthians fans should actually blame their staff. They should blame their board. They should blame their team for selling these players because we're not forcing them. We're not forcing them to transfer those players to us and sell those players to us. And we're giving them the price they need and they want. And their asking price, we match those prices. So why not? It's not our fault. Our only vision is to make our team stronger and bring as much fresh talent and as many players that know our system and that can thrive in our system, and bring those players and keep our fresh squad going and keep this greatness of Zenit St. Petersburg going. That's our main goal. So we are not our fault. But the signing has been announced official, but the papers and Pedro and his family have not yet made the trip to St. Petersburg yet. They have not even been. I don't think so far from the things I've read so far, they have not yet taken a flight to Russia, so they haven't taken any pictures with the kit. They haven't taken up the pictures and showed the pictures. I meant with the signings and the player visiting our our facilities, Gazprom Arena, meeting our staff, our players. But I suppose and I wish that this move and all this information comes out very, very soon. And I hope we can, get to see Pedro in the blue in our very, very beautiful blue kit. And no, I mean the deal is done, and I don't have to worry about Pedro, and I don't have to worry about other clubs because he is our player. It has been official. So when it comes to the market, I'm not worried about that. He is our player. Everything has been agreed, and Zenit St. Petersburg themselves have posted on our Instagram that they have signed Pedro to Zenit St. Petersburg, and this is it's a very, very good. It's very, very a good signing. He's 17 years old, and I also read, by the way, I think I forgot to mention that when he will turn 18, that's when he will come to Zenit. So it will be interesting indeed, and we have our players now. My only concern would be looking at defenders. If making this video and looking at what more do we need, I'm looking at defenders because that's where we struggle the most. Our forwards are really good. They're intact. They're not going anywhere. Gustavo Mantuan has re-signed a very lengthy contract. So when it comes to the defenders, I think the only player that we need to stress a bit and maybe be nervous about is Malcolm, because he's getting offers from big clubs. I've heard Paris Saint-Germain have offered a contract. I don't know if it's rumors. I don't know if there's any truth to this rumor. But I've heard that Paris Saint-Germain have offered a contract to Malcolm. So losing Malcolm would be massive. But if we do end up losing Malcolm, which I wish not, because that would really, really hurt me as a Zenit fan, because he's such a key player and he's still so good with us and he has so much to give us. But if he does, that would be a very good move for him and his family, because I mean, come on. I mean, Paris Saint-Germain is such a big club all around the world, and Zenit, I mean, because of the whole war going on, we are being punished, and all these sanctions are being put on us. So we will not get any Champions League football until further notice, and it really stings as a fan. I mean, the fans are already suffering, so I cannot express enough how much frustration the players must feel not being able to go to Champions League, even though we have done everything on paper, on the field, on the pitch, to deserve a spot in the Champions League. So that's that. If we lose Malcolm, we will try to replace him with more talent, with younger talent, and maybe Pedro, another Brazilian, could replace Malcolm. Why not? Because he's so young. So why not? Maybe he could be the next replacement for Malcolm. And also, when I talk about his age, I've also read. I forgot to say. I think I already said it in like not too long ago. But he will be turning 18 on February 5th. So I don't think that he will be with us. Matter of fact, I just looked at a few things there and there, looking at on Google and seeing his age and the contract. So he will not be coming with us this summer, but he will be joining us around February 2024, so in the middle of the season. So we'll see, really. But I really need some signings. I hope some more, like maybe 3-4 players that we can sign, that can come directly to Zenit and right away take part in the training and put on that Zenit kit. So my apologies for that, for just a little bit of lack of research there. But yes, Pedro will be joining us around February 2024, so in the middle of the season. But we need more guys like Duqueros who have already put on the Zenit kit and are already training with our squad and they're already part of the team. So just want to say one last time and just want to wish Pedro one last time a very, very happy welcome. My warmest of wishes to him and his family, and I hope that they enjoy Russia, and I really hope they enjoyed the beautiful city of St. Petersburg, or St. Petersburg. I heard. I don't know. I want to ask all the Russians: do I say it right? Which one is better? Is it St. Petersburg or is it St. Petersburg? So I hope I can get a little bit of help from all of you. But thank you for tuning in. Spasiba. Slava Zenit. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Bye bye.